Don't bother me none. Greg Grunberg is featured on NBC's eagerly rated new series Love Bites, plus a brand new DVD. Hello, it is called Group Sex, which he not only stars in, but he co-wrote. And so when award season rolls around, by the way, James Dunn in the movie as well.
Yes.
No schlubby. And Greg, you win the Golden Globe for Best Screenplay.
Right.
How's that speech going to be? And James, when you present that award, how's that going to go? The Oscar winner Javier Bardem spoke to me recently, and he said, and I want all of you to hear this, when it comes to stars being themselves at award shows, they aren't very good.
I know a lot of actors, and most of them, we are very shy. And that's why we do this job, because we hide ourselves. That's why I think when I present, or when actors usually present awards and they have to play themselves, they are so bad. Because they don't have a character to play. They have to be there standing and doing themselves.
They're terrible.
And they don't have any clue about who they are, so they are lost, including myself.
All right, he takes ownership for being lost. He's won an Oscar.
Yeah. Yeah, he's sitting on that cloud going, most of us actors. Like, hey, what are you talking about, man? Yeah, I'd love to be sitting where you're sitting. You know what's interesting is, and I've only been asked a few times to do this, but they give you a script, and it's very unnatural. They haven't worked with you. You get there, or they email it to you the night before, and it's not something you want to do. You want to change it. They don't have time to change it. There's so many people presenting. It's like, you know, most people are used to, I'm going to deliver my lines, I get some time to work on it. You know, it's interesting.
It's a tough room, though, too, isn't it?
It is. I think, as Greg was saying, the key is to not stick to that prompter, because they write them so quickly, and they're usually, you know, nothing against the writers, but they've got a lot to do, and it's not always the best material, and you don't sound like yourself.
Nothing
if you want to sound, no, I know exactly. Well, no, they're cranking stuff for people they don't know, you know, and so if you got to be yourself, and so just meet with them before and say, let me say my own thing, and then you come off as a little more sincere, because I think what his point is they don't seem sincere. But acceptance speeches should be different. I mean, you should just say what you mean. I don't really understand.
Well, the thing they always do, which I always think is the big acceptance speech mistake, is that laundry list. Yeah. And it's like, here's my lawyer, let's take my accountant.
Absolutely.
Hugh Laurie does the best. Hugh Laurie has the best acceptance speeches in the world. He's had 3 in a row, the best I've ever seen. One, he wrote everybody he wanted to thank on a piece of paper and folded it up and put it in his pocket. And he drew 3, and those are 3. One of them was the script supervisor. One of them, you know, and at least that was the bit. But at least he has a bit, and maybe that's to avoid having to be himself. But it's very funny.
No, it's true. Greg Garcia won for Earl, and he got up there and he laid into the teachers that said he would never be funny. And he was like, this is not for you, Mr. Johnson, history teacher. It was fantastic. But there are also people that get up, like, I got to say, John is hilarious. I mean, you're a ball player. Second, man, you are funny. And I mean, people can do it and other people can't. It's really true. But they get the opportunity because they're, you know, they've reached a certain level of, you know, recognizability.
Do you think those ESPYs are a real award?
Yes. I never got an ESPY because I worked at Fox, and they will never bring me up.
All right, you're on an Emmy Award-winning show, James. Do you ever harbor that? I mean, you've accomplished a lot, but it's like, wow, if I could win that Best Actor.
You know what? It really never crosses, you know.
Have you ever seen him on the show?
Yeah, see.
I mean, seriously.
Actually, I appreciate you saying
The sexiest man on television.
I tried not to laugh. I tried to take it seriously. But it's not called Desperate Plumber. I tossed softballs to Terry, and she knocked him out of the park.
You know, we were not on Real Channel and on a different one. You had like 4 jokes I could have followed up on.
But you really are such a normal, I mean, like, I'm not saying, like, you know, actors aren't normal, but, you know, you are, like you're just a really normal, regular guy.
Robin's crushing on you.
Yeah, well,
no, but it's
that's
great. Like,
yeah.
you know what I mean? You don't appear to, I mean, there is that sort of actor
Well, you know what it
kind
is?
of thing,
This is true of both of them. You don't have the weirdness.
Right.
Yeah,
You guys are real,
or
you
have
guys are
our own
cool, you
odd
guys are,
weirdness.
you know.
But it's not actor weirdness, it's like normal weirdness.
True.
Well,
It's like
they're in a
neuroses.
band.
Yeah.
They're in a band. So
Right.
that's the first thing.
That's
They're in a
weird
band which they have to perform in front of people. They made over $3 million for charity, which is a great thing.
Wow.
And they get to play out the role that they really wanted to play. This right here just pays their bills. So, you know, they're in a band.
He's on to us.
Right. They just want groupies.
Well, maybe we'll see Band on TV from the Grammys as Uncensored rolls on. How important is the ability to move, to dance, to shake your groove thing? And what if you have 2 left feet? And will she be left standing? One columnist says a superstar career is in trouble, but is it really? A lot to talk about. We will as Hollywood Uncensored continues. So